All right, everybody, welcome back to the CT70 Garage. This should be the final video on this Honda CT70, the 1977, that we put a 125cc semi-automatic Lifan engine into. We got just a few little details to button up, and then we're going to hopefully take it for a little bit of spin, and then take it for a longer ride. First thing I got to do is hook up fuel line. I've got the tank in it. I've got a line ran down from the tank. I want to put a shut-off in line. I don't have any filters, so we're not going to put a filter in line right now. But we are going to try and put a shut-off valve. Something like that. I hate that it's on the side with the exhaust, but that's the way it's going to work. Trim that to fit on our carburetor. I think that will work. All right, so that's shut off. I'm going to put a little fuel in it. Guess I can back you guys up now. I have yet to put anything in this tank. Hopefully it doesn't have any leaks. Some of you guys have been around, watched some of my videos for a long time. A couple years ago, we built a bike live on YouTube, and it just so happened it was a shiny orange 77, just like this one. And I hadn't checked the tank. And when we put gas in it, we had some leaks. And I thought, well, I just didn't get the line, very good. No, the tank had quite a few pinholes, rust holes in it, so had to pull all back out and put a different tank in it. All right, that looks pretty clean. Make sure there wasn't any crud anywhere. Okay, got one of these El Cheapo eBay pod filters. Somebody asked me about these. I believe they're a 39 millimeter that I purchased to fit the carburetors that come with this Lifan engine. This I think it's a PZ22 is the carburetor, and it takes that 39 millimeter filter. All right, so we need to put gotta get the seat. see how that's going to latch, see what adjustments we have to make here. All right, so my seat is kicked off to the left really bad, so we're going to try and loosen those back up. Try that again. Maybe go just a tad bit more. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Last thing I think we need to do is put the battery box in it. And we're not putting a battery in it for right now. Doesn't need one to run. Are we done? Turn the fuel on. See what kind of drips we have in that. I don't see anything dripping. I don't know if you guys can or not. I think. You know what? I never went back and straightened this handlebar, this left handlebar. I'll do that later. I'll have to pull that out. I don't like to straighten them inside the clamp. I broke those before, so I'll pull that handlebar back out and straighten it. Let's take it off the table and see how many kicks it needs to start it. Oh, I know one other thing I have to finish, and that is the kickstand. I didn't go with the stock foot pegs. I went with these $19, $20 aftermarket ones I get off of eBay. They fit really well with the Lifan engine with no modifications. The only thing they don't come with is a kickstand. So I've built my own kickstand, but I don't have a spring on it. I've just super tightened down the bolt there so it stays up on its own, but I still need to, I've got a spring. Picked up a couple springs over here. But I got to weld a little tab on it for it to hook. Let's see if this thing will fire over. Turn the key on. How many kicks? All right, we've got our kill switch in the run position. We've got fuel. We should have everything electrical. I'm gonna be optimistic and say one kick. This engine has never been fired. This is the first time, so. Gonna take more than one kick. Uh-oh. Ah, 3. Did my headlight come on? It did. Doesn't have a, the headlight is going to always be on whenever the bike's running the way I have it set up. I don't have a on-off switch for the headlight. I have a high-low. Get a screwdriver and set the idle up a little bit. I don't know if you guys have been showing up on film. I'm burning off some of the paint from where I repainted the exhaust from where we did some work to it. All right, we're going to take it outside, do a short little kill switch works. We're going to do a short little just spin around the parking lot, and then I think I'm actually going to carry this thing home with me, and so we can get it out in the country and open her up and see what it does. But first, let's just go out here in the parking lot of the shop and do a couple laps around the parking lot. Yeah, she's gonna be fun. I'm pretty excited how that turned out. That's seemed to, the short little ride we took seemed pretty smooth. Shifted well. Seems to be idling well. It's got a nice little purr out the exhaust. All the electrical works. You know, that's no battery. That's a pretty bright light for no battery. Just running off the lighting coil and stator. All right, I'm going to load this thing up. We're going to take it out to where I live, out in some back roads so we can open it up. Let's just see what it does. All right, so it's a tad bit windy, so you might get a lot of road noise, wind noise. I haven't broken the engine in at all. Only started it 3 or 4 times, and I'm holding the phone in one hand, so we're not going to get crazy speeds here, but we're going to just take it for a little ride. I'm in my garage at my house. That was a lot shorter ride than anticipated, but we had a couple issues come up and I cut it down, I cut it short. One, we've got a tire rubbing our swing arm right here. That ridge on that tire is just barely touching it. So we're going to have to see if we can tighten. We may have to add a link back to the chain. We've got a little bit of slack, but I don't think I've got enough to be able to pull the tire back. It's hard to see. I can't even hardly see it with my own eye, let alone put a phone or a camera on it. But I need to get the tire back away from the swing arm. We're rubbing up there, and it was making a womp, 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 womp noise as I was riding. The other thing that happened, I don't know if I forgot to tighten it, or it just vibrated loose. Oh, I gotta get where I can see it. But we lost the nut off of one of the exhaust posts right there, and we created an exhaust leak. So I've got to fix that. Oh, and I gotta sneeze. Sorry. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the way it went. It got up to speed pretty quickly. Like I anticipated. I think I might have got up to about 40 tops, and it still had quite a bit to go. It'll peg the speedometer, I'm sure, but with the tire rub, I just felt uncomfortable riding it any faster than that. So I probably lied to you at the beginning of this video. This probably isn't the last one. We will tackle these two items. I don't have time to do it in the next couple days, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here, and we'll hopefully do another one more video, and it'll just be a ride video. Go out and take it for a spin, and hopefully not have any more issues. But guys, this is real stuff. This is what happens when you build a bike. Sometimes you take it out for a shakedown ride, and you actually shake some stuff down. And today we did. So I appreciate you following along. We're almost to 600 subscribers. That's kind of cool. So appreciate that, you guys subscribing and watching the channel. So keep doing that. Hit me with a like and a comment if you got anything you need to ask, or if you like the build. It looks really nice. We just got to get it to where it operates as nice as it looks. So everybody have a great day. I'll see you in a couple. Oh, it'll be a few days. I got some things I have to go do. So it may be 4 or 5 days before you see another video, but we'll come back with one more on this bike. Thanks, appreciate it, see you later.